Indy Mogul.
There's nothing teens love more than for a bunch of guys in their 40s to crash the party and camp out in the hot tub. Right? You're watching Beyond the Trailer's review of Hot Tub Time Machine.
Watch out, here I come.
What the hell happened last night?
Is there some kind of retro thing going on this weekend?
There's something going on in here. Dude is rocking cassette player. Leg warmers. I'm sure there's a good explanation for all this. Jerry girl! Excuse me, miss. What color is Michael Jackson?
Black?
Before Michael Cera, before Jason Biggs, John Cusack ruled teen comedies. Better Off Dead, The Journey of Natty Gann, Say Anything, these are 80s teen classics. So after producing numerous flops like Grosse Point Blank, Grace is Gone, and War Inc., Cusack has decided to try and reclaim the genre he put on the map. Yeah, he's a little older than your usual teen actor, but guess what? He's got a time machine, and it's a hot tub. That's right, Cusack is literally and brilliantly placing himself back in his heyday, the 80s. Cusack, Corddry and Craig Robinson all compete on the teen level as they try to right the wrongs in their adult lives with this crazy trip back to their teen years. See, they're not teens, yet they are. Hot Tub Time Machine is written by the same guys who wrote Sex Drive and She's Out of My League, and directed by Cusack's producing partner, Steve Pink. So yeah, this is your chance to rediscover Cusack, not as the everyman hero of 2012, but as just an everyman. He's waiting for you in a hot tub. Awesome. So for the last few weeks, we here at BTT have been mixing it up, including our reviews with audience reviews for some of the smaller films. And since you guys seem to be enjoying it, we've done it once again for Hot Tub Time Machine. So after the break, find out what we and audiences think of the movie.
Hey, Andy Mogul. I'm Third Floor Productions, and this is a 10-second trailer to my new short film called Public Service.
Take your cigarette butts back.
Action.
Whoa!
Mike, don't work here. Was Green Eggs and Ham a TV show?
What's the cooler time machine? Hot Tub Time Machine or the DeLorean from Back to the Future?
I think the Hot Tub Time Machine is pretty cool.
Oh, excellent.
I don't know, that's a tough choice. I don't know, it's a toss-up.
A hot tub or a DeLorean from Back to the Future?
I definitely prefer the latter.
What'd you think of the movie?
It was pretty good. I think if you have seen Hangover and if you've liked that film, you'll like this film as well.
I was entertained. I said it. I was entertained by Hot Tub Time Machine.
Recently, my sister and I were discussing the difference between sweet comedies and raunchy comedies. She prefers the raunchy comedy, while I prefer the sweeter comedy. This is a raunchy comedy.
The film has a lot of raunchy moments with vomit and piss and excrement. They really don't hold anything back.
It's basically a very silly plot.
Was it fun silly or just ridiculous silly?
Yes, it's a little more ridiculous than fun. Yeah, there were some good gags.
The best gag in the movie by far involves Crispin Glover. I don't want to give it away, but that was a very clever gag.
I liked how they went back into the 80s, you know? No other movie really shows people going back in time to the 80s.
I wasn't born in the 80s, but I watched a lot of I Love the 80s on VH1. And I have to say, the movie did a pretty good job of capturing that 80s feel.
I thought it was kind of interesting. They really played a lot on the whole drug aspect of it. There was a lot of coke, a lot of pot, a lot of shrooms. And, you know, I wouldn't bring a kid to this movie because it might give them the idea that drugs are cool. They're not. Don't do drugs.
What did you think of the cast? Who was your favorite?
Well, I like John Cusack. I liked all of them. Crispin Glover. He was good to see back from Back to the Future.
With John Cusack being back in the 80s with dating his girlfriends from when he was little was kind of creepy, actually, because the actor John Cusack is not little, and so he was dating and making out with actresses who were young enough to be his daughter. Did you think it was weird having all these 40-year-old guys hanging out with all these teenagers?
Yeah, I think it was necessary.
So it added to the humor.
Yeah, definitely.
It was sort of refreshing to see the older generation going back and having fun in their heyday, as opposed to the same old young kids. Oh, I want to go get drunk on the weekend and let's bang hot chicks.
What do you think of John Cusack?
Why the heck would he be in a blinkety-blanking work like that?
He produced it. I liked what I saw of John Cusack here. He was kind of sexy, you know, if he'd been with women his own age or closer to his own age. He was funny, he was appealing. You know, I liked him better than I've liked him in other movies recently. I could see him maybe doing some romantic comedies again like he did in the 80s, another Say Anything.
The youngest out of them, one of the guy's nephews, he was hands down the glue of the movie. He tied everything together. He tried to get everything going. When they were in trouble, he tried to help them out, and he kind of kept things realistic.
So the movie breaks a lot of time travel rules, though. Were you cool with that?
Yeah,
or
I was
were you
fine
like,
with that. I just wanted to have a little fun, and that's what I had.
So in short, was this an entertaining movie? Yes. Do I feel a little dirty having watched it? A little.
Don't see it in theaters.
Is it worth seeing in theaters? Is it?
I think it is. I personally thought it was. I have a meeting at 4 o'clock, and I wanted to get off.
Are you jazzed then?
Yeah, I'm jazzed. I'm in a
Nice,
good mood right now.
nice,
I can have a nice
excellent.
little meeting.
So what do you give the movie on a 1 to 10?
I'd probably give it an 8.
3.
I'll give it an 8.
5.
6.
6.
So Hot Tub Time Machine turns out to be like most weekend parties with your friends. Some people have a good time and some people don't, as audiences overall give the movie a 6. And hey, we're out here every week covering every major new release, so be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from AMC Empire 25, and you've just gone beyond the trailer.